night I hear him talk. Somewhere far.
Christians don't love Kanye West. And to be honest, I don't know if we ever loved him. I think maybe we might have loved what we thought he could do for our cause.
There were Christians that were there that were not. Excuse me, brother. I go into these streams of consciousness when I'm talking, and when you're speaking in the middle of it, it distracts me. I really appreciate the support, but I would like for everybody to be completely silent so I can let God flow through me as I speak to you guys today.
Listen, what up? I'm Tech. This is another Disruptive Faith Deep Dive. I know it's been a minute trying to get my life together, but I wanted to talk to you guys about this Kanye West situation because I think it is something that comes up, not a lot, but I think it's come up numerous times. Kanye West, of course, is in trouble for various reasons, and it's just interesting times that we're in. So. Whatever, let's get to it. I think one of the things that I feel like that I would like to discuss with us, Christians, we all here, is like when celebrities get saved, do we see them as people or do we see them as opportunities? And I think about Kanye West, and not that anyone cares, I ask, but here's my take on Kanye West. That he is a black billionaire who's bipolar, who does not take his medicine. Why in the world you would continue to put a camera and a microphone in someone's face like that? I don't understand. And why in the world what they would say would have so much weight, either offensive or non-offensive. Me personally, I don't understand. Maybe this is a bad example. I'm not a doctor or psychiatrist. But if you had a loved one, and this is, if you had a loved one who had Tourette syndrome and they maybe, weren't taking the medicine, I don't know how that is medicated or dealt with, and they were just like, mother effing S. And they were just like, they would just say random stuff. You would not, if you had a loved one, if you love this person, you would not put a camera in front of their face and just like, oh crap, look what they just said. You would understand, like, hey, this is a person who's going through a situation. I'm not saying that to get sympathy through Kanye West, because I think he has some type of capacity to decide whether or not he wants to adhere to the advice of his doctors, taking medication. But anyway, that's between him, God, and his doctors. But I think one of the things that I have seen with believers is like this thing that happens when a celebrity gets saved. We automatically pedestal them because of their celebrity. And I don't think that we see them as a person. Not only has this happened with Kanye West. All right, when Kanye West first came out, we got everything we need. That album was fire, by the way. Everybody was so excited. All right, everybody, hot take. Kanye West, look at Kanye West. Kanye West is a Christian now. I think we want Christianity to be so cool, so bad that it's like, if someone who is of influence becomes a Christian, we automatically pedestal them in order to, validate that, look, Kanye West is a Christian now. I mean, again, they're having Kanye West, Justin Bieber. How the freak, Mace got saved, and then 6 months later,
and he wants you to do all the things you'll struggle at, so ultimately you'll turn against God and say, this doesn't work.
And he's still, you know what I'm saying? Hey, here's another controversial one. It happened with R. Kelly. I don't know if you remember. I used to think that what's it? I believe I can fly. I'm old. I'm coming to the realization that I'm old, but I'm old enough now to remember when R. Kelly Did I believe I believe I got fly. Oh, that's a I believe I got fly. All right, folks, squirrel. When R. Kelly did I Believe I Can Fly, and he was doing some Christian music, Christians were on it. I think he might even came out with a... You save me. Whoa. You save me. Christian album. I know he came out with some Christian songs. Christian was on it. He was doing songs with Kirk Franklin's hanging with Kirk Franklin. And then, I forgot the exact story, but he told her before, he went to church and they just began to see him as a opportunity for money and donations. And at that time, Instagram wasn't a big thing, but one of the things R. Kelly said is that when he went to church, they did not see him as a person. They saw him as an opportunity to get money and different things from him. And as the currency of what is important has changed, and now clout is so important now, when these celebrities get saved, believers see it as an opportunity to get clout. Oh my gosh, Justin Bieber saved. Let's put him on a stage. Mace is saved. Let's put him on a stage. And now, I think, and I'm just, just having the conversation, we're just talking. I think that we're starting to not see these celebrities, whatever, to not see these people as people, but sometimes as believers, we get so excited that we see them as an opportunity. And we see them as, it reminds me, I'm thinking of like, in 1 Samuel, when the children of Israel wanted a king. And, prior to that, you have the book of Judges, and God essentially was their king, but they wanted a king to be like all the other nations. So I don't think they did it consciously or on purpose, like purposely rejected God and said, God, we don't want you as king. But what happened is they saw these other nations with kings and going before them in battle, and they wanted that. And so in turn, they ended up rejecting God as king, and then they got Saul. And I think we do that with celebrity. It's like, I think sometimes for good intentions, we're like, man, we need, like if Beyonce got saved, oh my goodness, Beyonce's saved. Everybody, so excited. But it's like, we got Jesus, right? Yeah, I mean, Jesus is cool, but Beyonce? Oh, Kanye West is saved. And so I think it's like this thing of, that we don't admit is that we want to be like the other nations. We want Christianity to be cool. We don't want to be outcasts, and we don't want to be alone. I think it's different between being an outcast because you're a jerk and being an outcast because you live differently. And I think I'm constantly, and this is why we have this conversation. But I'm just constantly just debating, thinking to myself. I just don't think that Christianity was established to be cool. It's like, I mean? I just think like we want to be like a Christian version of the world so bad. It's like, I want to, and again, this thought process can go all the way over to the other side, to the other extreme. But it's like, we want to dress like the world, we want to act like the world, just like the Christian version of it. And it's like, I wonder what the original Christian idea looks like. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Lecrae was recently on Sway in the Morning. He was lamenting about how
it's based off of what these labels they invested in a lot of the low vibrations, and because they invested in that, they want that to play. When you start talking about change and impact and impacting your community and seeing them transform and so on and so forth, a lot of times that does not get the push. And just like anything else, when kids get used to eating candy, they don't want no good food.
And I think that is true. That is definitely true. But at the risk of getting punched in the face, I think too, Christians, I think sometimes as believers, we're blind to the fact that all we're really doing sometimes is a copy of what the world is doing. And if I wanted to listen to Drake, I would just listen to Drake. Why would I listen to a Christian rapper's best impersonation of Drake? You know what I mean? Like, so no, if I have the choice to listen to some Christian rapper trying to imitate Drake or listening to Drake, I think I'm gonna go with the original version, and it's your fault. I mean, I wasn't thinking about Drake till you started to sound like it, and it made me think, man, you remember that Drake song? That joint was fire. And so I just think so, two things going on. I think one, as believers, we need to see anyone of influence, of whatever that comes into the kingdom. I think first we need to see them as a person. That this is a person that God loves. This is a person that needs to be nurtured, encouraged, and matured. This is a person that maybe doesn't need all this attention, because for their own good. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't need to, that I'm just getting in trouble all the way around. But like Jordan Peterson, I don't know, but he's recently kind of come into his faith. Maybe he's always saving, but no, and now he's like did you hear what Jordan Peterson said about Christianity? It's like, that's what's up. God bless that dude. But Jesus has been around for a minute, and sometimes I just think that for us that's not good enough, and we think that, again, just like the children of Israel, we need someone else to go before us, just like all the other nations have. And it's like, I want to say I don't know, but no, I know. We just need Jesus. We need a real, people just need to have a real impact with Jesus. And I think, God bless, if God uses, Justin Bieber to bring somebody to the Lord, that's what's up. But I need to first love that brother as a person, and to make sure that he's good as a person and not just trying to use him as an opportunity, even if I think that it's for good. Because you know what I mean? Again, Kanye West is a great example. When Kanye West was saying all the right Christian stuff, even though, he's kind of saying it in an interesting way, we kind of ignored that because it was like, yeah, Kanye West is saying that abortion is wrong. And, he had that bullet suit on, what's that vest? He was like, yeah, everyone listen to Kanye West. He's telling them that. And you knew, you saw, kind of like, yeah, okay, I agree, but something's not right. But no, we didn't care because he was saying what he wanted us to, he was saying what we wanted him to say. And then, okay, Kanye West goes, he does his thing, and then he transitions to a Black Hebrew. And then the Black Hebrew was like, yeah, I told you, Kanye West is saying all the right things now. And it's like these celebrities, these people stop being people and they start being a way to prove a point, a way to win an argument, a way to win people to your cause. And then, and now he's jumped out the window even more, but I guarantee it's somebody else, another group right now that's like, yes, finally, we have a representative. And I think as believers, we have the ultimate representative. We have the ultimate model, and we are called to be representative. We're called to be models. We're called to be ambassadors. I wonder, not trying to shade anybody, but listen, when Kanye West was doing the Sunday service thing and all your favorite celebrity pastors was like having them at his church and like, to take pictures, it's Kanye West. And listen, it's Kanye West. He's an icon. I get it. But it was like this thing of like, hey, look at how cool I am. I'm hanging out with Kanye West. Now that he's lunching. Come on, let me bring that word back. He out there. Where you at? Oh, yeah, I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. All right, well, you weren't behind the scenes when you were, what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm just a random guy on the internet. I just think, listen, two things. Again, one, we need to see celebrities, whatever, anybody as people first. We need to see people as people first. You know what it's like? It's like that dude who you know, it's like and maybe this. I'm sure this happens with girls and guys. It's like a guy or girl that you like, you think is attractive, they get saved. Automatically, your brain is like, oh, now they can be my wife. It's like, wait, I mean, oh, now they can be my husband. It's like, that's a person in front of you first. Like, you know what I mean? Like seeing people as people and not opportunities, even if it's for a whatever cause. And so I think, like, who knows, maybe if someone would have saw him as a person and not as a way to, you know, be cool, not as a way to, you know, push their message or agenda, even if it's a great agenda, you know, our agenda is Jesus or whatever. And so I think, like, if people saw as a person, I think one, maybe could have helped, or two, which I think really gets to maturity, is saying, yes, is stepping up and saying, yes, this person is saying the right things, but there are also these character defects that are coming out in that say to me, this is not someone that we should be platforming. This is not, you know what I mean? This is someone that maybe needs more discipleship. And if they don't, you know, if they don't want to submit to some type of real discipleship, then you know, okay, boom. But I think, like, again, you know, if, you know, not saying Beyonce's not Christian, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just using this example. Let's say Beyonce Jay-Z was like, oh my goodness, I fell off my horse. I'm blind, scales off my eyes. I'm a Christian now. You already know. He can become a pastor and it'd be people lined up. So anyway, Squirrel, let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely not trying to point fingers. One of the things that I want to try to do is, like, think about, like, my own life and our own lives and see, okay, how can we in our own personal lives view this differently? And I think a practical thing is, like, how often do we really pray for Kanye? Like, are we falling into the same narratives of just are we falling into narratives in general, the same narratives of the world, whatever narrative is popular? Listen, of course, I mean, what he's saying is absolutely insane, wrong, detestable, XYZ. He's a millionaire. A millionaire. He'd get mad if I said that. He's a billionaire who is bipolar, who refuses to take his medicine and appears by all evidence available to be in a manic episode. And while I don't understand why I would hold so much weight to anything he says. So anyway, I would just encourage us to pray. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts about Christians and celebrities, and what is the best way for Christians to deal with celebrity. I don't know what this would have been like in Paul's day. I'm sure they had people who were, regionally known. I don't know if they had people who were world known, but, so I don't know if how they handled influencers getting saved, but I think we need to pray. All right, look, appreciate you guys. I'm trying to get my life together, start posting more. I'll tell you guys later why I struggle with posting a lot or consistently. But we're gonna work on that. All right, love you guys. Peace and blessings out.